Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest news and fascinating insights from the world of royalty. Today, we delve into a rather unique and historically significant development concerning their majesties, King Charles III and Queen Camilla, a story that combines royal tradition with a touch of modern cross-border collaboration in the esteemed world of equestrian sports. Before we gallop into the details of this intriguing royal venture, please do take a moment to show your support. Giving this video a like helps us reach more fellow enthusiasts of royal history and current affairs, and subscribing ensures you won't miss any of our future updates. Thank you for being a part of our community. For centuries, the British royal family has held a deep and enduring connection with horse racing. This isn't merely a casual interest. It is a passion woven into the very fabric of the monarchy's history, a tradition passed down through generations of sovereigns. From Queen Anne establishing Ascot Racecourse in 1711 to the unwavering dedication of the late Queen Elizabeth II, the royal family's involvement has been a cornerstone of British racing, imbuing it with a unique blend of prestige, history, and public fascination. Queen Elizabeth II in particular was renowned for her profound love of horses and her extensive involvement in the sport. She was not just a spectator or an owner, she was a knowledgeable breeder, a keen observer of form, and someone who genuinely understood the intricate details of bloodlines and training. Her presence at race meetings, whether cheering on her runners at Royal Ascot or visiting her studs, was a familiar and much-loved sight for decades. Her passion was infectious, and her successes on the turf, including winning the Epsom Oaks and the St. Leger Stakes, were celebrated across the nation and, indeed, the world. Her breeding program at the Royal Studs was highly respected, producing numerous winners over the years, a testament to her dedication and expertise. It is widely acknowledged that for Queen Elizabeth II, racing was not just a hobby, but a vital part of her life, offering solace and joy amidst the demanding duties of monarchy. Upon inheriting the throne, King Charles III also inherited this rich legacy, including the royal studs and the string of racehorses. While his primary passions have historically leaned towards other equestrian pursuits like polo and hunting, he and Queen Camilla have embraced the tradition of royal racing, continuing the custodianship of this important aspect of the monarchy's heritage. Queen Camilla, too, is known to be a keen follower of racing, sharing this interest with her husband, further cementing the partnership in this realm. And now, we have news of a truly historic first. According to reports, including one from GB News, King Charles III and Queen Camilla are set to make history in the racing world. They have reportedly entered into a partnership that marks a significant departure from established royal racing practices. For the first time ever, a reigning British monarch will have a racehorse trained across the Irish Sea, specifically in Ireland. This groundbreaking development sees their majesties joining forces with none other than the legendary Irish trainer, Willie Mullins. For anyone familiar with the world of national hunt racing, the sport of steeplechasers and hurdlers, Willie Mullins is a name that resonates with unparalleled success. Based in County Carlow, Ireland, Mullins has dominated the training ranks for years, consistently producing winners at the highest level, including countless victories at the prestigious Cheltenham Festival and the Punchestown Festival. His yard, Clos Sutton, is synonymous with excellence and a relentless pursuit of perfection. To have a horse in training with Willie Mullins is an ambition for many owners around the globe, a sign of serious intent and a desire to compete at the very pinnacle of the sport. The horse at the center of this historic partnership is a 4-year-old gelding named Reaching High. And here lies another poignant connection to the recent past. Reaching High was bred by the late Queen Elizabeth II herself. This detail adds a layer of continuity and legacy to the story, linking the current king and queen's activities directly back to the passion and foresight of the previous sovereign. It is a tangible link to Queen Elizabeth II's lifetime dedication to improving bloodstock and her enduring love for the thoroughbred. Reaching High is scheduled to make his debut for King Charles III and Queen Camilla under the tutelage of Willie Mullins this Friday. His first appearance for his new connections is set to take place at Leopardstown Racecourse in County Dublin, Ireland. Leopardstown is one of Ireland's premier racecourses, hosting top-class flattened national hunt racing throughout the year, including major festivals that attract international attention. The fact that the horse's first run for the king and queen will be on Irish soil, having been trained there, underscores the unique nature of this arrangement. The decision to send a horse to be trained in Ireland by Willie Mullins is, as mentioned, unprecedented for a reigning British monarch. While members of the extended royal family or previous generations might have had connections or horses in training abroad in different capacities, a sitting sovereign entrusting a horse to a trainer outside of Britain, particularly in Ireland, is a genuinely historic moment. Why is this considered such a significant event? Firstly, it breaks with a long-standing tradition of the monarch's horses being trained exclusively within Great Britain, primarily at yards located close to the royal studs, or associated with trainers who have long-standing relationships with the royal family. Sending a horse to Ireland, across the Irish Sea, represents a symbolic as well as a practical shift. Secondly, it highlights the undeniable excellence of Irish training, particularly in the national hunt sphere where Willie Mullins reigns supreme. It suggests that King Charles and Queen Camilla, or their racing advisors, were keen to tap into the very best available training talent, regardless of geographical location. This pragmatic approach, prioritizing performance and expertise over tradition alone, is noteworthy. Thirdly, and perhaps most subtly, it could be seen in a broader context of the evolving relationship between the United Kingdom and Ireland. While primarily a sporting decision, the very act of the British monarch having a sporting interest based in Ireland holds a certain symbolic weight, representing collaboration and shared participation in a sport beloved by both nations. Willie Mullins himself commented on the unexpected nature of the request. Speaking to the Irish Field, the leading publication for equestrian sports in Ireland, the champion trainer recounted how the connection was made. He is quoted as saying, "The next thing, we got a phone call asking if we would take a horse for them." This simple statement from Mullins conveys a sense of surprise and perhaps immense satisfaction at being approached by the highest level of British royalty. For a trainer whose career is defined by remarkable achievements, adding the British monarch to his roster of owners is undoubtedly a feather in his cap and a recognition of his global standing in the sport. John Warren, who serves as the royal family's bloodstock and racing advisor, offered a perspective on the motivation behind this move. Mr. Warren is a highly respected figure in the racing world, having advised Queen Elizabeth II for many years, and now continuing in that crucial role for King Charles III. He is instrumental in managing the royal studs and overseeing the royal racing interests. Describing this new partnership, Mr. Warren characterized it as a bit of fun for the king and queen. While a bit of fun might sound like an understatement, given the historical magnitude of the event and the stature of the individuals involved, it perhaps speaks to the personal enjoyment that King Charles and Queen Camilla derive from their involvement in racing. Amidst the weight of their constitutional duties and the constant demands on their time and attention, following the fortunes of their horses provides a source of genuine pleasure and connection to a tradition they clearly cherish. It allows them to participate in a sport they love and to continue the legacy of their predecessors, particularly the late Queen, in a way that is both engaging and personally rewarding. The prospect of seeing a horse they own, bred by the king's mother and trained by a master like Willie Mullins, compete on a prestigious Irish track like Leopardstown must indeed be something they look forward to immensely. Reaching High's pedigree, originating from Queen Elizabeth II's breeding program, suggests the horse comes from a lineage carefully cultivated for racing success. The fact that he is a 4-year-old gelding indicates he is at an age where he is maturing and potentially ready to show his capabilities on the track. Gelding is a common practice in racing, often done to focus a male horse's energy on performance rather than breeding instincts, and it doesn't diminish a horse's potential for racing excellence. The combination of his royal breeding and training under the expert eye of Willie Mullins creates considerable anticipation for his debut run. The race at Leopardstown this Friday will therefore be watched with great interest, not just by racing aficionados but by those curious about this historic royal venture. It will be the first time a horse owned by the current British monarch steps onto an Irish racecourse, having been prepared for that moment by an Irish trainer. The outcome of the race, while important in sporting terms, is perhaps secondary to the broader significance of the event itself, the breaking of tradition, the cross-border collaboration, and the continuation of a beloved royal passion in a fresh and unprecedented way. This move by King Charles III and Queen Camilla demonstrates a willingness to adapt and innovate while respecting the foundations of royal tradition. It shows a pragmatic approach to achieving success in a field where their family has a long and proud history. By partnering with the best, regardless of location, they are signaling their serious intent for the royal racing operation under their stewardship. It also provides a wonderful talking point and a moment of shared interest between Britain and Ireland, centering around a sport deeply embedded in the culture of both nations. The sight of the King and Queen's colors being carried by a horse trained by Willie Mullins at a track like Leopardstown is a powerful visual representation of this unique collaboration. In conclusion, the news that King Charles III and Queen Camilla have sent a horse, bred by the late Queen Elizabeth II to be trained by the champion Willie Mullins in Ireland, is a truly historic development. It marks the first time a reigning British monarch has taken such a step, highlighting a blend of tradition, pragmatism, and a continued passion for the sport of kings. The debut of Reaching High at Leopardstown this Friday is eagerly anticipated, symbolizing not just a new chapter for the royal racing stable, but also a fascinating moment in the long and intertwined history of British and Irish equestrian pursuits. What are your thoughts on this unprecedented move by King Charles and Queen Camilla? Do you find this cross-border partnership exciting? Share your opinions in the comments section below. We love hearing from you. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting, and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the fascinating world of royalty. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next update.